Kia ora, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today we're going to watch the finale of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So we are finally at the end. 6 episodes of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's so short, it's just like a little taste tester and I wish there was more. There is so much more that I would like this show to go into. I think it's more that I just love seeing Sam and Bucky interact. They are my new favourite team. And I'd love to see more of them. I think there was like a little bit of talk about a season 2. I'm not sure if that's what the way they were going to go. Last I heard, I always thought that these, like WandaVision, Falcon and the Soldier, and like Loki, from what I believe, they were all going to be single season story arcs, just backup stories to kind of tie in a little bit to the movies, but mainly flesh out these side characters, but Sam as Captain America is not going to be a side character. But we're finally here at this episode. We left off last week. It looked like Sam had finally come to terms with the fact that he needs to take up the shield. He needs to carry on that Captain America legacy, and he needs to do it his own way. I think the main thing that I and everybody else that watched this last week's episode were hankering for, and that is the reveal of what is inside the box. I still think it's going to be a Captain America suit. It was either going to be a suit or wings, vibranium wings. It's going to be one or the other, or both, but I think it's going to be exciting, whatever it is. Sam was able to give Bucky a little heart-to-heart, a bit of tough love. I think we know that he's going to go and see Nakajima and come clean about killing his son. Whether we get that in this episode, I kind of hope we don't, because I don't want to cry, and I know I'm going to cry in there. I'm probably going to cry anyway. Like, I can already tell I'm gonna cry as soon as we see Sam in his outfit. But it looks like the flag smashers are finally kind of infiltrated. I mean, they're definitely infiltrated. I keep forgetting what they're called. The Global GRC or something like that. They've infiltrated. It makes me sad because, like, through this whole series, through these 6 episodes, I really haven't really cared that much about the flag smashers, like their plight. Not as much as I care about Sam becoming the Winter Soldier, Sam becoming Captain America. But Carly has been talking about, it's finally time to do this thing, whatever this thing is. And, obviously we're going to get it in this episode. John Walker got his own little mid-credit scene, and he's creating his own shield. What that's made out of, I don't think it can stand up to vibranium. But I think he's going to be taking on that US agent mantle now. I don't know if we're going to get the Contessa in this episode, who was played last week by Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I looked up a little bit of history on her. She doesn't have a lot of history in the comics. I watched the comics explained video clip on her just to kind of get a taste tester of who she was. I'll leave the link down in the comments below if you want to watch it. It's not very long. Just to, kind of learn who she is. But we're going to get straight into this episode. I'm sad to see that this episode is the last. I'm so sad. And then we've got like about a month before Loki comes, which is the one that I am absolutely dying to see. Loki is my... Tony Stark is my top tier. He is my S-class. He is my favourite. He is my man. And Loki comes underneath that. Out of all the Disney Plus shows, Loki is the one that I am dying for. But yeah, we're going to get into this episode and see how it's going to end. See what's going to happen to our boys. What's going to happen with Bucky? What's he going to do? Is he going to stick around? I don't know. But let's find out. I can't wait. Let's do it.
Power Broker's gonna catch up with us eventually, right?
Are we going to see the Power Broker in this episode? Show me something amazing.
The movement is ready. It's time.
Time for what though?
They're tracking multiple threats. There is a no-fly zone in effect, and the NYPD has the area.
That's a cool shot.
I'm almost there.
What's the plan?
Was that like a blue wing? Oh my god. Hello, gorgeous.
Excuse me, sir. Are you supposed to be here?
It's me.
Sharon, what the hell are you doing?
I don't like those things.
Looking for me here.
You out here, Sharon?
Unfortunately.
You're risking a lot coming here. Soon. Be ready.
I don't trust her.
He's here. Do it now.
So they were waiting for Sam? Okay. It's both. It is both.
Sharon.
I'm sorry, wait.
Not sure how I feel about the head.
Thought Captain America was
Oh my god.
Carly's not coming in. She's trying to force everybody out. It's a misdirect. We gotta keep everybody inside.
Oh god, this dickhead.
Don't let him out of the building.
There's one of them. I'll get the evac.
I don't trust her.
Lennox the head. Mr. Barnes. It's Carly.
Carly?
Aren't you tired of fighting for the wrong side, Mr. Barnes? It doesn't matter if I don't survive this.
I don't think I ever fought for something bigger than myself.
Why? Where are they being funneled to?
You think your cause justifies all this death? Don't go down this path.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad you took my call. You've been a big help.
I can't.
I fucking hate this bitch.
Seriously, Bucky, you had one job.
You worry about your guy.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
So she tagged him. Okay, get. Holy shit.
Mercury vapor, amongst other things.
Effective.
Boarding now.
Chopper's about to take off.
Bucky!
I don't fly, man. That's your thing.
His wings do look cool. It looks cool.
Red Wing. See if anyone in there has flight training.
Well, that's handy.
Diego's in the air. The trucks are almost here. Worst case scenario, we kill the hostages.
Jesus Christ.
Either way, our message gets out to the world. It doesn't even matter if we die. One world. One world. One people.
She's too far gone, man. Oh, nice. That is cool. There's one way to do it. Christ.
We need a diversion. Give him someone to rescue.
Jesus Christ.
Morgan Thaw!
Oh shit!
I didn't mean to kill your friend. I don't want to hurt people that don't matter.
Don't matter, oh boy.
You don't think Lamar's life mattered?
I just want the people on that truck.
Your shield is shit, bro. Fists, baby. Come on, Bucky. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's gonna lose it. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Superhero landing.
A little birdie told me you know how to fly a helicopter.
Oh, buddy. Even with like vibranium wings or whatever, that would kill a man.
Boy, you just earned this ass whooping. Nice work, Isla.
This is probably going to be the only time I'm going to say this, but come on, John. Let that craziness unleash. What are you going to do? Her or the people? Oh. I am proud of you, buddy. Well, you gotta give him those dues.
That's the Black Falcon there. Nah, that's Captain America.
You of all people bought into that bullshit.
I'm trying something different. Maybe you should do the same.
Oh god, this dick again.
This way.
They're going together?
Looks like they split up. Here.
I don't know how I feel about his suit. I think it's too much white on it. It is coming from someone whose favourite colour is blue though, so...
Drop your weapon, Carly.
Mm-hmm.
I took you in, and you betrayed me. Come back and work for me again.
You just want me because you need your muscle back. Without our super soldiers, how much power does a power broker really have?
Mm-hmm. Oh, colour me surprised.
I'm done with these games. 4 times. Or...
Yeah, you don't... Why would you make such a stupid threat? Good that he's dead.
Sam, stay back.
Please, let me help you.
Carly, don't!
I'm not gonna fight you!
Carly.
Oh, that's handy, that.
Stay down!
Mercy
Oh,
bears
boy.
richer fruit than strict justice.
It's a great app. Lincoln? Really?
What is that? I did not expect that at all. Can you please at least tell him that Sharon is the power broker? He's got to keep your secret.
I'm sorry.
Ugh. Alright. Next scene. I'm sorry, but I don't care about her. I get it though. He tried to help her. He didn't want this for her.
The terrorists only set us back a bit.
Your peacekeeping troops are forcing millions of people into settlements around the world.
What do you think those people are going to call you?
It's just been televised too.
We finally have a common struggle now. How did it feel to be helpless and face a force so powerful it could erase half the planet? You're about to have the exact same impact. I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes.
Every time I pick this thing up,
There are millions of people out there who are going to hate me for it.
even now, here,
The stairs, the judgment. Yet I'm still here. No super serum.
the only power I have is that I believe we can do better.
You can feed 1 million people with a phone call. Who's in the room with you when you're making those decisions? Is it the people you're going to impact? Or is it just more people like you? This girl died trying to stop you.
People believed in her cause so much, they helped her defy the strongest governments
in the world. Why do you think that is? You people have just as much power as an insane god or a misguided teenager. How are you going to use it?
Sorry, I was texting, and so all I heard was stars and stripes.
Nice job, Cap.
I love that. I love that he called him Cap.
Prisoners have cleared final process. We're transporting them to the raft.
One world.
One people.
It's like a new Hydra kind of thing. How boring. Who the fuck is this? Is this Simo? Here she is.
Oh. Looks like our friend Zemo got the last laugh.
So that was him that did that.
Things are about to get weird. We're not gonna need a Captain America. We're gonna need a U.S. agent.
Mm-hmm.
Copy.
Thank you.
Why is he tweaking? No, no, I can't do this. I can't do this, Bucky. Please do it off screen. I can't watch it.
He was murdered by the Winter Soldier. And that was me. Why? I didn't have a choice.
That's enough. That's enough. Don't look out. I don't want to see that look of disappointment.
I saw what you did out there. You're special.
Thank you.
You ain't no Malcolm or Martin. A black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it.
Shit. I almost bought that.
Hey, why don't you clean up? There's something I want to show you.
Oh my god. Have they put him there?
Now they'll never forget what you did for this country.
Pecan pie. Oh, yum. Oh, Bucky. Oh, you guys are adorable. Stop flirting, Bucky. These two are a great pair. Captain America and the Winter Soldier? Let's see if there's a end credit scene. I imagine that, yep, there is. Alright.
The Carter name has always been synonymous with service and trust, and we'd like to offer you a full pardon. There may be an opening in your old division. Is that something you'd be interested in?
It would be my honor.
Welcome home, Agent Carter.
What is her plan?
We're about to have full access to government secrets. Should be something for everyone.
I kind of feel justified in the fact that I never really liked Sharon Carter. Okay, so that was the last episode of the Falcon. No, of Captain America and the Winter Soldier. If I'm honest, they kind of wrapped up pretty nicely. Apart from the intrigue behind Sharon. So I don't really see much need for a second season. I would love one if it had more Bucky in it. But yeah, I don't really think story-wise that anything needs to happen. Nothing that could really happen in separate movie, like Captain America movies going forward and Avengers movies going forward. If that's something that they're going to do, I don't know if they're going to give Captain America some new movies. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not sure how I feel about his outfit. I I am glad that he still got the wings. I honestly thought he was just going to get the suit, but then he's not super. He's not enhanced. So how is he supposed to be able to keep up? You know, with those that are. So at least he's got the wings, I guess. Oh, okay, right. So I wasn't quite sure, but I just looked up Sam. And yeah, he does. The outfit is the same, and he does have the wings. I didn't want to look it up beforehand to spoil myself, but okay, his outfit is pretty accurate to this comic at least. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just too much white for me. But like I said, blue is my favorite color. The one thing I did like about Steve's suit was that it was blue, and you know. But I mean, that's all beside the point. But yeah, he's still got his wings, and he's still got red wing, which is awesome. So yeah, so happy to see him finally call himself that. That speech that he gave talking to the senator, oh my god. I didn't like how what became of Carly, but her message and what she was fighting for, you know, I completely understand, and I am with. I mean, what they wanted to do, just create big refugee camps basically everywhere. And I don't know what the answer to that is. Clearly the government doesn't know what the answer to that is. Yeah, that's going to please everyone. There's not going to be an answer that will please everybody. But yeah, what Sam had to say was just beautiful. And he's right, you know, people are going to hate him for being Captain America. And what's even sadder is that not only people in the movies, you know, will be written that way to hate him because he's Captain America, but there will be people in real life that will hate the fact that he's Captain America, and it's just so fucking sad. Either way, I absolutely adored Bucky, but then I always do in this episode. Him finally coming around and going to see Nakajima. I'm glad they only showed that, because if they had shown Nakajima's reaction, like full reaction, I probably would have just lost my shit. And I'm so glad they did it, because I couldn't have taken that heartbreak. It was bad enough seeing Bucky's reaction to saying the words, the Winter Soldier. He was killed by the Winter Soldier, and that was me. Why? I didn't have a choice. So fucking sad. That was like just Sebastian Stan's face acting, and that alone tripped me. But if we're gonna get the reaction to that from this older gentleman, and if anything, that was just going to send me over the edge. I'm glad they cut away, as horrible as it sounds. And that is a friendship that he's lost. And, you know, it sucks, but what are you going to do? But also something that he needed to do. He needed to come full circle in that. So I think between this Disney Plus series and WandaVision, while both had things in it that I loved, I think this series kind of won out over me over WandaVision, even though I love WandaVision. The first 3 episodes were tough to get into. There's a little bit of mystery there. And then as it started ramping up and we finally got Scarlet Witch at the end, that was just freaking gravy. With Falcon The Winter Soldier, even though the pilot episode was pretty slow, and I watched it and I liked it, but I was kind of, you know, it's okay, I'll keep watching it. But then just as the episode went on and it went on and on, I absolutely love the show, and it does take out the top tier for me, out of the two that we have so far. When Loki comes on the scene, that'll be interesting. What else are we getting? I can't wait for the What If ones as well. When I first started watching this one, it was the same as WandaVision as well. You know, WandaVision and Wanda and Vision as two separate characters. I think because, and again, I'm so freaking biased here. I think because Wanda's attitude towards Tony, it's so sad. Wanda's attitude towards Tony really put me off her. When she became a part of the Avengers, I was a little bit taken aback as to why. I mean, she'd done some awful things. She'd like killed people. She'd worked for Hydra. She actively tried to kill Tony, which was just like a big red flag for me. You know, and she became a part of the Avengers eventually, and I kind of just didn't really care that much about her. In Infinity War, you know, I kind of warmed up to her a little bit more when it came to like the end sequences with the big fight. When she was with Vision, I didn't really care. And then in Endgame, when she came back, I was like all for her because she's so freaking powerful. But that was just in the heat of the moment. In the heat of the moment, I liked her strength. And then the WandaVision series came on, and we got to know Wanda a little bit more, as well as Vision. Vision was, to me, he was the thing that took away Jarvis, and I love Jarvis. I like Friday as well, but I missed Jarvis, and I missed Tony's interaction with Jarvis. And he was always the one that just took Jarvis away. Again, because it's a Tony thing. And then we obviously got WandaVision, and we got to learn a little bit more about their characters. And by the end of it, I absolutely love Wanda, and I cannot wait to see her become I think she's going to be a villain, but I don't think she's going to be a villain that I'm going to hate. I think she's going to be a villain that I'm going to root for, even against those that would fight against her. I don't know. But I found myself in the same situation with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Again, I wasn't a big Falcon fan. I thought the scenes with Steve and Sam at the beginning, like when they kind of met, you know, it was the whole on your left thing. I liked that. I liked them as like grounded friends, and then he became the Falcon. My biggest thing with the Falcon was, and it's so stupid, it really is stupid, was I didn't like the wings. I didn't like the wing pack. I thought they were clunky. I thought they were gimmicky. Yeah, I just didn't like them. So that kind of put a damper on Sam for me. I liked him as a person. I just didn't like the Falcon side because I just thought it was a gimmick. And with Bucky, like I've mentioned, I haven't watched Captain America: The First Avenger. I've never seen that movie. So clearly he's in there, and from what I've pieced together, was he was like the charming one of the two. Yeah, they were friends. Him and Steve were friends. He was like the more popular one because he was big and buff and gorgeous. Something to do with the Howling Commandos. And Steve got the serum or something. All I know is that Bucky fell from a train, and Steve thought he was dead. That is literally all I know. And it had the Red Skull in it. That's all I know for the First Avenger. So I don't know Bucky from that. And then he came up again in the Winter Soldier, and I didn't like him. He was a bad guy. You know, he was an assassin. And I think it was this obsession that Steve had with Bucky that really turned me off Bucky. And then along came Civil War, which I still haven't rewatched. I think you can imagine why I did not like Bucky in Civil War. Granted, it was Zemo that set him up, killing King T'Chaka and all those people. And granted, Bucky was tortured horrendously. He was he was created as the Winter Soldier. I mean, so were others apparently. And he killed a lot of people, and 2 of those people being Tony's mother and father. And then obviously, when Tony found out, he, as was his right, went a little cuckoo because Steve didn't trust him enough to tell him that he knew. And our little threesome occurred, not the good kind of threesome. And they left Tony to die in Siberia. Yeah, I said to die in Siberia. So that whole thing, that was all because Steve was so hard up for protecting Bucky. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't like Captain America. It's one of the reasons why I didn't like Steve. So it was like, he would throw the world away if it meant helping Bucky. He would throw his friendships away. He would lie if it meant helping, if it meant anything to do with Bucky. I mean, he even beat himself just by mentioning his name. I mean, you can see why the Stucky fans were out in force. So yeah, I didn't like Bucky either. And then we get told that not only WandaVision, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the Disney shows were going to come out. And I was like, really? But two of the characters, actually 4 of the characters that I don't like, I'm not really, I'll watch it, but, I don't really care. How wrong have I been? Learning a little bit more about Sam. I think my favourite parts of Sam were when he was with his family, when he was with Isaiah, when he was talking like a real person to like Carly, to like to the senators. All of us flying around and all of us fighting were great. They will always be great. But it was when he was being a human, what essentially really does make him the perfect fit for a Captain America. Those are my favourite parts of him. Seeing him be that, he was like a beacon, and even Carly right to the end, even though she right to the very end still believed in what she did, and she said sorry. I'm still very iffy with Carly. I hate what she did, but Sam never gave up on her, and that was that was beautiful. Same with Bucky. Seeing him having to deal with the aftermath of everything that he did, seeing him have to learn to become his own person after being that episode where they showed, even though it was only a few, maybe a minute or so, where they showed him having broken free from the trigger words. So powerful. And him going through this journey of redemption from, and everything that he'd done up to that point before seeing Nakajima was for his own peace of mind. You know, well, I did this bad thing, I've got to go and correct it, I've got to say my rule number 3, you know, I am James Barnes, formerly, you know, I'm no longer Winter Soldier, whatever it was, I can't remember it. And he did all of that, but it was never really what was needed. It wasn't about him feeling better about things, you know. It's like what Sam said, it's not about him making himself feel better, it's about making them feel better, and he only got that with Nakajima, because that hurt him to tell him, and it gave, I mean, obviously we didn't see the full reaction, but it gave it gives the other person license, I guess you could say, to be angry at Bucky, maybe say awful things, you know, how could you do this, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. Get off their chest, and even if it hurts Bucky to hear it, that, you know, it is his job to sit there and take it, because that it goes to helping the other person heal. And that's what it's all about. Seeing Bucky go through those kind of things, having to pretend to be the Winter Soldier in that one episode, which was awesome. Yeah, feeling that the Steve giving away the shield was somehow saying something that Steve was wrong about how Bucky could be a different person, could change. And then seeing him at the end, you know, having dealt with all of that, how could you not love Bucky Barnes? How could you not love James Barnes? And I hope he manages to smooth things out with Wakanda. I would love for him to go back there, do something with them back there. I cannot wait to see where we're going to go next with Cap. And oh, by the way, loved it when Bucky called him Cap. That was great. I would love to, I can't wait to see where they're going to go forward with Cap. Are we going to get some Cap movies? Is he going to be, you know, still the head of the Avengers? Oh. Is Bucky going to stick around? Is he going to go off and do his own thing? What's going to happen with Zemo? He's getting out of the raft. I don't think he'll be getting out of there alone. At least I hope not. So yeah, even though we've come to the end of this series, there are still so many things that I would love to know what's going to happen next, and how we're going to get the answers to that, whether in movies or other TV series, Disney Plus series. I can't wait. I can't wait to see. Thank you, Marvel, for these little insights. And the thing that I love about them the most is that they're so short. 6 episodes. You know, I'm not sure how many episodes Loki is. Also, one other little thing. Sam erecting a tribute to Isaiah in the museum. Beautiful. We saw him and I think it's his grandson, looking at it, and I really wish we could have actually seen his grandson's face. He eventually goes on to become part of the new Young Avengers. I forget which one. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to have seen his reaction to that. But yeah, I'm glad. I mean, he's still a little crotchety, but I'm glad he came around with Sam. But we're gonna leave it there now. This has been a great series. It's, like I said, it's my favourite of the 2 so far, and I can't wait to see where it's going to go next. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of the series as a whole. What did you wish you had seen? What do you want to see in the future? Do you want another season? Do you want to see Cap in some more Cap movies? You know, Captain America 4, 5. I mean, we're getting Thor 4. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in a few weeks with the Loki series. Bye.